Hi, Playful Humans. It's Teresa Bangert here. I wanted to tell you a little more about what Playful Humans is about, its origin story, if you're into Marvel. And forgive me, I have some notes here because I want to try to stay focused and keep this under like 5 minutes because I can talk. I'm going to start with talking about one of my personal gurus, Brene Brown. I listened to her TED Talk, I don't know, a couple years ago, along with probably the rest of the world about vulnerability. And then I listened to I listened to it on Audible. I think it was called The Power of Vulnerability. It was like 6 hours long. I think it was a conference or a workshop that she did. I listened to it a couple times. In any event, I was really intrigued about the things she was talking about and felt so passionate and really drank the Kool-Aid on it, right? And thought this stuff is really important. How did she get to be Brene Brown? What did she do, right? And I remember her talking in the TED Talk about getting a degree in social work. So I actually looked into it because back then, a number of years ago, I sort of had this, which I believe now is the erroneous belief, that in order to do something different in life or, to start down a new path, contribute, you basically had to have a degree in the subject before you were qualified to do that. I don't believe that anymore, but it led me down an interesting path because I started looking into, I have 2 degrees already, which should be enough, right? But I looked into a doctorate in social work. And at one of the local universities in Los Angeles. And one of the things it said was that to get your doctorate, you needed to do a project that tied into one of the 12 grand challenges of social work. And I thought, I have no idea what this is, but let's take a look. And I read the 12 grand challenges and immediately one jumped out to me. And that was eradicating social isolation. There are a lot of amazing other ones like reducing extreme economic inequality, ending homelessness, stopping family violence. But for some reason, for me, eradicating social isolation just jumped off the page. And I said, that's it. If I was going to do this, this is what I would do. Well, I decided not to go down that path I got 3 kids. I got a full-time job. Do I really need another degree? No. Spend that time and money. I just want to get out there and start making a difference. But I realized I don't need to give up the dream of eradicating social isolation, right? I can just contribute from where I am right now. So I believe that we all need to contribute to the world. The world needs all of us, but we need to contribute in our own unique way. And so for me, helping to eradicate social isolation and building a stronger social fabric, which is the one of the 3 main aims that goes up to for the 12 grand challenges, is that I need to bring play and lightness into the world. I want to help deepen the social connections and the sense of community through connecting through a sense of playfulness and lightness, like I mentioned before in my initial video. Sometimes I feel like we live in a very serious world, and that we can all become really, rigid, and we can lose our sense of humor, and we start to take everything so seriously that we stop being with each other and listening to each other. We become offended and outraged and defensive and skeptical, when really I think we would get so much farther, be more connected, and really make a difference in the world if we were more curious and appreciative and collaborative and playful. So that's what this is about for me. It's about, on the one hand, just play. How can we find ways to be light? I hope I can bring some of those to you through my Playful Humans page on Facebook, www.playfullhumans, PLAYFULL humans.com is the blog, and then @playfulhumans on Instagram. The world needs more lightness and more play. I hope I can bring that to you while also tying this into the bigger idea that we need to, be more of a community and help each other out, right? Life can be difficult, but if we can keep it playful and light and connect with each other, I think we're going to be okay. Thanks for listening. My name is Teresa Bangert, and I'm a Playful Human.